Are you guys ready for some more twisting of the metal in Season 2?
Hello, hello, hello. Yes, it is a surprise Nick stream. Obviously, I don't stream on Sundays, and I wasn't going to stream today. That was not the plan. But some things changed, and some times got moved around to where I just said, you know what? Fuck it. Let's watch this live together. If you guys don't know what's going on today, it's the IGN live show, or live stream, I guess, of the PC game show, the Xbox game show, and then a couple other things happening today. But apparently, for some reason, Sony decided to announce their Season 2 of Twisted Metal trailer during the Xbox day. I don't know why. So that's what we're doing today. We're going to be messing around and watching that. But the thing is, it's not going to showcase or start until 2 p.m. Pacific Standard. So I think that's like 5 p.m. Eastern Standard. So we got about 2 hours, roughly, before that starts up. But I figured, you know what? Let's just try to start up a little early, get everybody in here to hang out. We'll play some Twisted Metal while we're waiting for this to come out. So, yeah, why release it now? I don't know. I wish I had an answer for you, dude. I have no idea. So I didn't know this was happening today until this morning. And what's really funny is the original... Here, I can show you what I'm talking about. The original timeline, it showed that Twisted Metal Season 2 was going to be showcased at like 10 in the morning Pacific Standard. So it was going to be like, what is that, noon for us, 1 p.m. for Eastern Standard Time. So I was super excited. Like, 1 o'clock rolls around, and me and my wife wait are like in the living room watching the show, and I'm like, okay, when is it going to come on? When does it come on? And nothing happens. So I'm like, what the fuck? Something is definitely wrong. Something doesn't make sense. So I went through and did some more Googling, and I finally found this updated schedule that shows it's going to be happening at 2 to 3 p.m., which, again, this is Pacific Standard Time, so it's 5 to 6 p.m. Eastern Standard. So, no, we did not miss it. It's going to be happening in like 2 hours, less than 2 hours. So I figured, you know what? I'm just going to go live. If people want to come in and hang out and watch it with me, they have the choice to. Otherwise, this will be a VOD that people can come to later and see my live reaction to it. And then I'll probably make a separate YouTube video of it, going in depth with it, and all that good stuff. We'll obviously do that as well here in the live stream after we watch it for the first time. I'll rewind and I'll go frame by frame, and we can kind of see what we see, what has not been announced or whatever. Before I do that, though, I do want to show you one clip they did release already. And who knows, maybe this is the clip they're going to show for the announcement at 5 p.m. I don't know. But they did release this one, and it looks insane. There's already been a lot of talk going on in the Twist Metal Federation Discord. And it looks like it's gonna. It looks insane. Like I'll just let the visuals speak for themselves. This is definitely gonna get me DMCA striked. So the stream hopefully won't get taken down. YouTube tends to do that. But if it does get taken down, I'll try to figure it out to get it back up. If not, it's definitely going to be like striked after the stream, and then I'll have to go through and remove the audio. But hopefully, until then, you guys get to see it live and you get to witness it. So before it gets taken down. Yeah, Stubert. Yeah, Stubert was the one who posted in the TMF, and I was blown away by this. I was like, holy fuck, dude. This looks insane. How long is the showcase going to be? I have no idea. I'm assuming 30 minutes because it showed like an hour-long section. But in this hour, they're going to be Twist Metal 2, Gwent, the legendary card game, and the Magic the Gathering. What a combo. What a combo of things. But this is all happening in an hour span, so I would assume Twist Metal 2 is only going to be like maybe 15 to 30 minutes long. But either way, at least we're getting something, and hopefully it's a new trailer. This is already awesome, and we're going to showcase it right now, but I just want to let you guys know what's kind of going on. Can't believe that it's been 9 months in the Nut House that I've followed you. Holy shit, Joey. Has it really been that long? That's awesome, dude. It's good to see you. Good to have you. Did you watch the Tony Hawk stuff? I did. And the demo came out today. I'm going to be playing that later. Not on stream probably, but I will be checking it out in my own time. And I'll be streaming the full game when that comes out in July. What up, Albert? Yes, we are. So this is the teaser thing they just released an hour ago. And then at 5 p.m., they have an actual showcase during the IGN live stream. I think Michael Jonathan Smith is actually hosting it. If you guys didn't know, he's a part of the Discord, the TMF. He's the producer of the television show. He's a super nice guy. We were actually talking back and forth today on Instagram because I told him, like, where the hell's the show? It was supposed to be at 1 p.m. Where is it? And he said that scheduling conflicts happened. They had to move it back. So that's why it's happening at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard now instead of 1. I'm already getting sweaty. I gotta turn my fan up here. Hopefully that's good. All right. I'm trying to let people kind of file in here before I start this up because I don't want people to miss it because this is super cool. But all right, I'm gonna turn the music off on the Twitch side here, and we're just gonna start this up. And yeah, I'm gonna turn off the. Where are you, hype train? Turn that off. All right. Here we go. This is the, I guess, exclusive look at Twisted Metal Season 2, and it is crazy.
3, 2.
You're right. This guy does know how to put on a show.
1.
Let's rock.
Get the headbanging ready. No, they did. Well, so they released this an hour ago. Someone sent to me, dear, but I don't think this might be what they showcase at 5 p.m. I don't know. But yeah, they released this already, and then they're going to have a separate thing at 5 p.m. So they got Dracula in there. Look at Axel, dude. Oh my god. Look, he's moving. Dig through the ditches, baby. A roach coach. Absolute cinema. Yeah, Grim looks amazing.
Oh, I'm sure. She's not going anywhere without this. Shit.
Oh, she's stuck there. I turned the AC up. Oh, thank you, dear. No worries. I forgot to turn the fan on when I'm live. That was my bad. Look at Grim, dude. Look at the scythe. He called him Grim. He's still got the flaming hair again.
I've been waiting minutes to do this.
Wait minutes to do this. Oh, man. Yo, he deflected it with the scythe. Isn't that fucking crazy? Oh my god. All right, so sadly I can't watch it multiple times. I don't want to get DMCA striked and get the channel taken down. So I'm just getting my background music here on the Twitch side. We're gonna kind of skim through this and look, together at some stuff. Maybe you guys will see stuff that I'm not seeing. But the first thing that caught my eye is they brought the flaming hair back, and also Stubert's with him in the car. So let's see. I can't tell. Yeah, I'm assuming he's here too. I almost thought they stitched together scenes from the season 1. Because when it showed this, I was like, holy shit, is this season 1 again? But I think he actually is in there with him. You can see a separate person in the car. Yeah, no Mike. So I think Mike did actually die at the end of season 1. I know it's a spoiler if you haven't seen it. But I think Mike actually did get killed in the after credit scene, which sucks, but who knows? Maybe he'll come back. Who knows? I guess this is like a scramble race to a destination. It must be. I was honestly wondering that myself. Like, why are they all driving in the same direction? Because, Twisted Metal it's basically Destruction Derby with missiles, so you'd think they'd be going head on at each other. No pun intended. But I'm assuming like Laughing is saying they're all going to one destination here, trying to get to one spot in time. And maybe that'll be the whole tournament. I don't know. Maybe they'll just be doing that kind of thing. Every new mission will be going to one spot to another spot and try to be the last one alive. I don't know. I love the bicycle honk when the launch is a special. Yes. But here, we'll go in order here. I'm just going to kind of skim through. So we got Stubert and Sweet Tooth together. My question with this pair, do you think that Stu is kind of turning a new leaf? He's like becoming a bad guy, you know, to kind of fit in with Sweet Tooth? Or do you think he's still trying to play along to not get killed by him? Do you think he's just scared of him? I'm almost feeling it might be the second one, where he just doesn't want to get killed by him, so he's just going along with whatever he does. He's not dead unless I see a body. That's fair. That's a fair way to look at it, for sure. Both, Wolfie says? So you think he starts out kind of scared of Sweet Tooth, and he's like, all right, this guy's actually kind of cool. And he starts going crazy. He slowly becomes Melvin. Uneasy alliance thing? Maybe. It could be a bit of both. Maybe. Yeah, that's true. What are those packs they're carrying? It almost looks like a bomb. Which actually, wait a minute, that might answer our question. What if Sweet Tooth strapped a bomb to Stubert so he has to follow his lead? Like if he, you know, if he tries to run away, he blows him up. I don't know. Maybe Stu's wish is to get Mike back. It could be. Yeah, it could be, man. Thanks for that gifted sub yesterday. Of course, DB. Yeah, glad you got it, dude. He starts out scared, but he slowly becomes like him. Right. I love this every second. We need a game. Please, Sony, show what Sonic are good with game movies. Yes, we need a new game. 100%. Maybe to reference a C4 in 2012. Ah, yeah, that could be. That is interesting. I don't know if that's a walkie-talkie system or it looks like a bomb to me. He's got like a seatbelt on. So yeah, maybe I can like scrub through this frame by frame, but to me, it looks like a bomb. It's hard to tell. But I love that they brought the flaming hair back. I thought that was going to be a gimmick like for a one-time event in the season 1. So that's cool they brought that back. And then, of course, we got a way better look at Calypso. I think this guy's going to knock it out of the park. I really do. I know some people were kind of weary about him because he does actually have, I don't know what it's called. You guys probably know in the comments or in the chat, but like, I don't know what it's called, but he has a deficiency where he can't grow hair in his eyebrows. Alopecia. I'm probably saying it wrong, but yeah. So he can't grow hair. He's wearing a wig, you know, but I'm glad they're looking past that, you know, because he's a good actor and I think he's going to knock it out of the park. I really do. So he looks great. I think he looks really good in these scenes here that we're seeing. Does he say anything in this?
You're all right.
So he's just counting down, I guess, to like starting the tournament here. This scene goes hard. Whoa, I didn't even realize. Look at the background. It like turns to dusk. I didn't even realize that. So this is proving he has mystical powers, I guess, right? He turned it to dusk as he's starting up the tournament. That's crazy. That's crazy. An eclipse is happening. Oh, do you think he caused the eclipse though, or is it just he timed that well because he's Calypso? Get it, Calypso? Let's see. Yeah, it definitely is moving. You can see it starts here. Yeah, okay. Yeah, the eclipse goes hard. That's sick. They really feel the twisted race missions. Yeah. Even got the scramble at the starting line. Exactly. Okay. Maybe that's going to be a major storyline plot where they're like, the eclipse is happening, and when the eclipse happens, the world's going to end or some shit, you know? Who knows? But here we go. So we got... This looks like a new character. I don't think we've seen this guy before. I don't know who he is. I can't tell what vehicle he's in either. It looks like a regular coupe vehicle. And then it switches to Dollface. So yeah, we got Dollface here with she's on a motorcycle. So there's gonna be multiple people on motorcycles. It's not just gonna be Mr. Grimm. That's very interesting. On ATV, could it be ATV? I don't, maybe we'll see in the next scene here, but she's on some type of vehicle that's on a car, obviously. Okay, here he is. I think, yeah, this is the old guy. So he's just, wait a minute. Are they bringing back the what was that vehicle in the Twist Metal 3 beta that was like that black BMW? I don't think this is the BMW, but maybe that's where they're getting this from. Plate? Yeah, what does that say? It's very blurry. None of these... Can you guys read that? Or make that out? It looks like it says chase something. It's very blurry for me. What's it say? I don't know. Maybe they'll get another angle of it here. But it's just a regular black vehicle. There's nothing like standoutish about it. Custom cars from 4? Create a cars back? I don't know. Oh, she is on an ATV. Yeah, you can see her there. Look at, she's on an ATV. Oh, wow. Head-on reference, I guess. So we got an ATV and a motorcycle. Sad to say, I don't think Dollmask is gonna survive this, or Dollface. I don't think Dollface is gonna survive this because, Mr. Grimm's got to be the one that's, you know, if it's ATV versus motorcycle, Mr. Grimm's got to win, right? What up, Doc? So at 5 o'clock Eastern, so in about an hour and a half, they're doing a showcase of season 2, and Michael Jonathan Smith, the showrunner slash producer of the show, he's going to be doing like an interview, I think, showcasing it or showing it off. They might just show this clip again, or they might have a whole new trailer. I don't know. So that's what we're kind of waiting for. Cage? I'm blind, though. I don't know. Dag old jeans ride. It's true. Who is she shooting at? It was like a white vehicle. A regular white car. There's probably going to be, like... The way I think they're going to do this is there's probably going to be a lot of vehicles that don't matter because they're going to just explode and get killed right away, right? They can't be main characters. So there's probably going to be a lot of just generic vehicles in here that don't really relate. Like, look, this guy dies in this scene. Yeah, so no wonder we don't know who the fuck this is, because he dies immediately. He doesn't even get out of the garage. This poor guy. Just fucking just murdered immediately. I'm glad they brought the blood back. So it looks like it's going to be as bloody as season 1, probably more. Starting scramble. The acting? You think it's bad? Hold on, let me see. I don't know. How else would you do that? How else would you act that? Damn. Easy. Random NPC. Maybe these are the generic vehicles we saw on the Big Wide show months ago. More than likely. Yeah. Okay, this is where we got a lot of cars coming out of the main area. Oops, I skipped way ahead. Wrong button. We have a lot of cars coming out of the main door here. So this is roadkill here, obviously. I'm not sure who that is. I think that's the guy with the beard, which I think I saw Edward was guessing that might be Marcus Kane, possibly, or a reference to him. You never know. So that might be Marcus Kane. We got, obviously, Dollface here on the ATV. What up, JD? Oh, here we go. So we got, there's a plate here. Does that say Spectre? What does that plate say? It almost looks like it ends with Sir, like Spectre, but I can't tell what the first part of it is. If that's not Spectre, I don't know. There's also some type of Ford F-150 back here, or a Ford Ranger. Oh, wait, no, it's a Chevy. Maybe a Silverado with a plow on it. Okay. Oh, it is a taxi. So maybe it has something to do... It looks like it says Spectre, I swear to God. ZRKZRI? That was a Honda, and before that was Kamikaze? Maybe. Driving school. Almost might be driving school. Because why would they choose a regular, like, you know, silver vehicle for a taxi? Why would they do that? It's an odd choice. Okay, we're just kind of zooming through. There's a PT Cruiser. Oh my God, someone's got a PT Cruiser. That one better survive to the last episode. I'm gonna be so happy if a PT Cruiser makes it through, man. A driving student would be funny as fuck. And then here's Roach Coach, I think. Goggle Eyes / Vermin. Yep, Roach Coach. Just kind of... I'm really excited to see that one in action. I wonder what their special weapon's gonna be. That PT Cruiser better survive. Who is this? This is the same car. This is that taxi car. I'm on the side that it's got to be a student driver. I don't think it's a taxi. Do you think it'd be Pizza Boy? No. No way. If they brought Pizza Boy back, it would have to be a Honda. They would have to use a Civic. A driver literally named Ed. A Cybertruck? Oh, man. I saw a Cybertruck just the other day. They're so ugly. And they're huge. They're, like, way bigger in person. I'm already attached to that PT Cruiser. Honestly, same. Is this Grim here? Yeah, there's Grim there. Following Roach Coach. PS1 looking. Who is this? I'm kind of blocking it, but I don't know who that is. Jonathan!
They wouldn't dare put Pizza Boy in a Civic sedan. That has to be a hatchback or else.
That's what I'm saying. That would make the most sense to me.
Oh, fuck.
Thank you so much for that $5 super chat. Can we get some love in chat for Jonathan? Thank you, buddy. Hope you're having a great night, by the way. Welcome in. Okay, so it skips. Maybe it'll show a different angle of this car. Nope, not really. So that one's kind of a hidden right now. We don't know what that is. At least not until we get outside. Okay, so we see an Audi here, which a lot of people have been speculating is Spectre. And then there's like some type of Charger back here, it looks like. Or maybe a Camaro? Oh yeah, this is the one with the Gatling gun in the back. It's an El Camino. There's Sweet Tooth. So Sweet Tooth is in there. I thought he just showed up, but I guess he was in there with everybody. How did they get him to stay calm enough while they were getting ready? That's crazy. Yo, what's up, Productions? No, this was on the fly. We just went live because I wanted to showcase at 5 p.m. So in an hour and a half, there's going to be a Season 2 showcase during the IGN live stream. And I wanted to do a live reaction to it. But this just went live. They just released this trailer, or like exclusive clip, not a trailer, but an exclusive clip, like an hour ago. So we're just kind of going frame by frame, seeing if we see anything interesting here. So he's got henchmen, you know, maybe Melvin. You know what? What if they name these guys like one of these Melvin? I'd be so happy if they had a reference to that. The hired goons, they're gooning over there. Here's is this that Pizza Boy car? Or the driver's ed car? Or maybe just another random, you know, car that's going to blow up in a minute. Do you think we'll see black? I don't know. I feel like if we do, I don't think it's going to be a manifestation of a person. I think it's going to be like, he's going to be talking to something that we can't see, you know, like a Folgers coffee can or something silly like that. And then black will be in there. That if they reference him at all, I think that's what we're going to see. That's what I'm thinking. In 2012, Kamikaze was an Audi R8, so that could be a reference. Oh, more than likely, yeah, then. Okay, this is where we'll probably get a lot better looks here at the vehicles. So this one, it's got a weird, like, spoiler on the front hood. I have no idea who that is. Then we got, of course, we got Dollface with the ATV. Minion? You think Minion's gonna show up? Maybe. Just finished doing a stream myself, went well. Hell yeah, glad to hear it. Minion could be something if he appears, possibly. Junkyard Dog? Yep, we got Junkyard Dog. I think that was confirmed in the previous little teaser we got. We saw Junkyard Dog back there. And surprisingly, they went with the design from 2012, where he's green with, like, the dog on the side. Man, I hope they bring Club Kid. That'd be sick. So, yeah. Okay. Yeah, there's a better look at Junkyard Dog. I mean, he looks good. But it's just funny to me they took the 2012 design and not the black. They did give him the TM Black spike ball. That is true. Yeah, you can see the spike ball back there. That's going to be sick. I'm excited to see when that goes in action. Mater. What's up, Onyx? And then we got, there's Roadkill. That's the main character there. Look at Axel. God, the CGI is in full force here. I knew it. I knew this is how he was going to look. He doesn't look bad, but yep. Hold on. We gotta just get a quick look here. Look at how fast he is. They're like, we gotta make him move fucking quick so he's off screen immediately. God damn. Goofy. I mean, to be honest, though, no matter how they did this, whether they actually built a contraption with a dude in it, like a giant Segway, and they had him driving with no CGI, it would still look goofy. It's because it's that uncanny valley, you know, in your brain. You're like, that doesn't make sense. Like, there's no way this would work. But, hell, they fucking did it, man. Look at it. I'm surprised the wheels are so small. And I don't mean like the rims are huge. But the wheels are small. You know what I'm saying? That's interesting. That's an interesting design choice. Head-on axle. Yeah, that's right. I think he can get in and out of the vehicle. Enlarged motorcycle wheels. They look like fucking like Street Racer wheels, like from Underground. Midnight Club 3, yeah. They put dubs on his wheels. Lowrider. Weird. I wonder what this is. Looks like a nipple, but I'm assuming, like, do you think it's actually could do damage to somebody? Like it's a spike or something? I don't know. That's a very... Well, I want... Also, what's lit up on his chest? Do you see that? What the hell do you think that could be? It looks like a control panel almost. Or maybe he has, like, a backpack on? Hold on. Wait. In this frame... It almost looks like a strap, like he's got something like a backpack on his chest or something. It's like a sling. That's the asshole power. It's a fanny pack. I don't know. I think they're going Iron Man route, where he's got like the fucking chest like power source. They had the same thing on Stu. Oh, maybe. Maybe everybody in the contest in the tournament has a bomb strapped to them. If they try to leave or quit, they just immediately get killed. Maybe that's what it is. Imagine everyone has a bomb for the race. I think that's what it is. Because if you think about it, in 2012 with the races, at least in the first race, you had to get the bomb and go... You had to grab the bomb, which triggered all of them, and then you had to race to the spot. Whoever got there, all the other bombs exploded. So that's what it is. It's a Twisted Metal race. That's 100% what it is. You think it's a tracking device with explosives? It definitely probably has tracking in it for sure. But I think we're on it. I think that's what it is. I think it's a reference to 2012 with the racing. And it's a bomb that when they reach the destination, whoever's not there gets blown up, gets killed. But obviously they must have a loophole in this because we can't have everyone die in one go. Right? So they must be like, maybe you have a certain time limit, and as long as you've passed that area within the time limit, you'll live. Because there's going to be multiple survivors. I love this shot, though, with fucking Dollface. That's so crazy. My thought process, though, still is kind of like, how is she not getting murdered immediately? Like, everyone would just be shooting her in the back. Ew, what are these green... What the fuck is that? Is that an Easter egg? What are we looking at right here? Do you see that? What is that? You think that's a glitch? Like whoever edited the scene? Green screen? It looks like an image. It's like an image with the green behind it. Effects error. I almost wonder... Is it possible to zoom in on like screens like this? Is that a thing? I could screenshot it maybe. They probably have to race around their track. Chroma key error, plot armor, probably a bug, I don't know. But it happens twice because it goes to that side too. It's like with the muzzle flashes. Whoa. But what is that picture of? It looks like a trumpet inside of a gas tank. What the fuck? Okay. Hold control and scroll. Yeah, it doesn't let you zoom in on the video though itself. That's what I kind of worried about. Here, let me try something real quick. I have an idea. Get this out of the way. Here we go. This works, I think. What the fuck is that? It looks like a trumpet stuffed into a gas tank or a gas can. I don't know what I'm looking at. What is that? That's weird. That is something. That's got to be just an error. I'm assuming that's just got to be a graphical error. That's funny. Oh my god, it happens every time the muzzle flash happens. So that's 100% an error, like an editing error. You got 1, 2, 3. There it is again. There it is again. That one's a blood splatter. That's definitely a blood splatter. I don't know what these are. There's green there too. Wow, we're figuring out all the problems right now. Oh no. Editing errors up the wazoo. There's another one. That's crazy. So whenever they use the muzzle flash, it like glitches out. That's such a weird, because I've used editors with this kind of technology, and I'm trying to think of how that would even happen. See if it happens with somebody else. Okay. We got to find other muzzle flashes going on. Oh my god. That's a big one. Oh my shit. Oh my god, it's everywhere. Oh lord. They're beta testing. Wow. At least we're getting a really good shot of roadkill there. Okay, let's see if there's any more muzzle flashes. There's a lot of them here, but I don't see any green. It might have just been that one scene. Look at Axel. Dude, look at Axel. Hold on. Look at that. Look at that. Drift. The Drift King. He looks... Oh my god. If you look... Okay, I'm gonna replay this like 2 times. 2 or 3 times. The first time, just pay attention to the vehicles here. The second time, pay attention to Axel. Tell me if it looks any different. So here's the first. Again, pay attention to the regular cars. All right, I'm gonna do that again. I'm gonna do it 3 times. So the second time, again, watch. Just pay attention to the middle cars. All right. Now the third time, watch just Axel. Pay attention just on the right side over here. You can, oh my god, you can really tell what is real and what is CGI. I knew it was gonna be like this too. That's what sucks. Like I knew it was gonna be like this. I'm not trying to shit on it because I'm just glad we got Axel, but he looks really out of place. Oh man, this is interesting. Wow. That man ain't real. That is an Axel moment. Holy shit. I will say though, I will say it could look worse. This easily could look worse. I will say. Let me turn the music up. Cause like the animation's pretty well done, honestly. It's just that uncanny valley in your mind. It's like you see all these real cars that are clearly recorded on this screen, and then you see this guy who was digitally painted in later, and it's like your mind immediately sees the worst in it, right? I think if all these cars were not here and it was just him, it wouldn't look that bad. It really wouldn't. That's really just what's throwing me off so much. It's a shout out to the TM2 physics. Axel handling straight out of TM2. Oh wow. Okay. So we are getting more of a wide shot here, more vehicles. Let's see. So again, we got that pickup truck. I'm blocking the thing. I'm sorry. We got that pickup truck over here. We got Junkyard Dog. Still don't know who this is. I hope this is a reference to Marcus Kane. That'd be sick. Sweet Tooth, obviously. And then this is that taxi vehicle or pizza boy or somebody. No idea who that is. We got Mr. Grimm, Dollface. Are we able to see the license plate easier this time? No, not really. Oh, wow. Look at this shot. Okay. So here again, we got Marcus Kane, I think, is leader of the pack here. It's hard to visualize Axel in real life, and there's barely any references that would help. I'm okay with this. No, 100%. I'm not saying it's trash. I'm definitely not saying it's trash. I'm just goofing on it because it looks so uncanny valley. But the fact they were able to even do this is remarkable to me. I fucking applaud them for that because this is crazy. All right. Yeah, Axel back there still. Pay attention to Axel in the middle of the screen. He kind of turned to like shoot at him in there. It was kind of weird. He kind of drifted, shot at him, and then kept going. Wild. How the fuck did he do that? There's probably slower scenes where Axel's an actual guy. Oh, there definitely is. We've already seen that in the teaser trailer. Because he can get in and out of the vehicle, it looks like. They went the head-on route. So I'm not seeing a ton of new cars that we didn't see in the main area. I see the PT Cruiser back there. Nothing too wild here. Doing Axel in an animation would just be odd to do. Yes. Yeah, 100%. It is the TM head-on model. Because he has the... We can't really see it in this little clip here, but his hands and feet can come out of the vehicle. They have like the giant metal thing on it. Are the TM Classic games coming to Steam? That'd be sick, but sadly, I don't think so. Sony's not that cool. I gotta admit, just went and watched the whole trailer, and I gotta say, it made my inner 8-year-old lose his fucking mind. Rob Zombie is the cherry on top. Yes, I'm so glad they brought Dracula into it. It does make me wonder if that means maybe they will keep the music in 3 and 4 classics. Did they actually get the rights to it? I don't know. They showed this cybernetic arms at the end of the last season 2 trailer. Ah, okay. It's a big explosion. Wait, is that somebody dying? No, I think they're just like explosions in the ground. It's like a minefield. I thought somebody like died back there. Oh, there's a really good look at the spike ball. Dude, that looks sick. Junkyard Dog is back. Really curious to see if they'll use it, though. How's Gene, the ATV driver? Spike ball, my beloved. The girl was in the buggy, so perhaps it is Krista. Wait, who? Who's Krista? Here's that car with the thing on top. I'm gonna probably bet this is like a student driver. Why would they put a taxi cab thing on top of this car? You know? That doesn't make any sense to me. This view is sick. You can tell they just attached a GoPro to a car and they actually filmed this. The only person that's painted in is Axel. Everybody else is real, I believe. That's a cool view. Yellow Jacket without the paint? Nah, it's because it's not even the right vehicle model. There's no way it can be a taxi. God, Grim easily is the highlight of this trailer, though. Bro is just fucking aura farming. It's crazy. Holy shit. The scythe just takes it away. That scythe is so sick. And I love that it's from Twisted Metal 3. Like the artwork of his bio in TM3, that's where the scythe comes from. That's so funny. The TM3 scythe. And there's Dollface again. Okay. Oh, here's it. Wait. So here's a way better look. 7 days, 24-hour service. So this is Goggle Eyes mixed with Vermin. The Roach Coach. Very cool. Also, here's a better look at that Audi, which I think some of you are saying this could be Kamikaze. Which would make sense. It's the same vehicle model, so it's got to be Kamikaze, even though it looks like Spectre. With, like, the stripes or whatever. I love that the missile's sticking out of the front here. Missile underneath the foot pad. The step, what do you call that? The steps thing. I kind of dig the design of this. I don't know why. I would love to see that in an actual game. We can just like plow people out of your way or like split them in half by running into them. That'd be crazy. If I'm right, it was confirmed to be Spectre. I don't know. I'm hoping you're right. Oh, here's the PT Cruiser back there. Oh, fuck. I keep doing that. What? It's got like a skull on the front. Like it's, Yo, does that say Brimstone? Wait. That says Brimstone. I don't think you guys can really see that, but his license plate is Brimstone. Is that the Preacher? Is he back? It's not a hearse, though. That's a PT Cruiser. There's a better look at it. You can see it says Brimstone. The Preacher driving a PT Cruiser. I think it's a new actor. It is definitely. Yeah, they sadly didn't get the same actor back for Preacher. I know that for a fact. Brimstone drives a PT Cruiser, I guess. The shittiest car goes the shittiest character from Twist of Black. No! Our boy getting shafted again. I had a PT Cruiser once. They are so uncomfortable. They are, like, known to be one of the worst cars ever made. That is fucking funny. Wow. I'm assuming it's just a reference. I don't think it's actually Brimstone. You know what I'm saying? Like, the license plates are just references to people who know the games, but I don't think the character is actually the Preacher. We could get a V8 show as well. Oh, that'd be so good. That'd be easy to do, too. You just have to get that old 70s aesthetic. I love this car. I really want to see this in the future game. Snow Scowl? Wait, what? Snow Scowl Plow? Snow Scowl. So this is a new character. Completely made up. Who the fuck are you? This is the El Camino. See, I thought this was going to be Preacher. But they obviously didn't go that route. The guy from Walking Dead plays Axel. Wait, he was in The Walking Dead? That's cool. That's what that makes me wonder if I actually is Brimstone. Green. Yeah, I don't know. This is the green from, yeah, Roadkill's color. I like how the dead makes it look, it's like, ooh. Where are the Joneses? We need a family of 4 up in here. So the Gallon gun looks pretty sick. It's not even a Gallon gun. It's a fucking harpoon gun. Okay, that actually throws me off. I thought it was a Gallon gun. It's a harpoon gun. What does that say on there? Something old. I don't know. I can't really tell. This is pickup truck from Harbor City. Maybe. The El Camino looks interesting. Maybe it's an original character. I mean, the fact that they got the snowplow as original character, it wouldn't surprise me if they did the same thing here. For sure. So we got, okay. Trying to go frame by frame without missing stuff here. Okay. Here's that vehicle that looks like the student driver. We got Roadkill, the main character. We got the Audi over here. I'm not sure who that is back there. Okay, let's get a better look here. So this is the one people are saying could be a taxi or a student driver. Maybe Pizza Boy. I don't know. What does it say on the license plate? Something day. 3AN80. Wait, 8 day. Dry? Is it an R? Ordinary? No. It's definitely RY. I can't tell. This is a D. So dry. 8 dry. I honestly, I can't tell. It does say student driver on top. Does it really? You guys have better eyes than me. I can't see that shit. Maybe it does. DRV? Oh, there we go. Is that a Y or a V? It looks like a Y to me. I want to drive. You think it's Yellow Jacket? It's got to be Yellow Jacket. I learned to drive. There's definitely an 8. This is 100% an 8 here. That's a 2? I see an 8 clear as day. I don't see a 2. But maybe it is a 2. I learned to drive would make sense if it is a student driver. Learn to drive. Oh, yeah, there's an L. Okay, I see the L now. So yeah, learn to drive. Okay. That's actually kind of funny. So that proves it then. It is a student driver. So up here, it says student driver. It's not a taxi. So it's not Yellow Jacket. There's no way it's Yellow Jacket. It's so blurry. I hope this isn't Yellow Jacket. I don't think it is. Who would be a student driver? You think it's Raven because she's like a teenager? Because we already saw in the teaser that we're getting like a teenage version of Raven, or you know, like the Tucson Black Raven. Why no Darkseid? Might be later. We don't know. Could come in the show later. Krista, possibly Krista. The kid from the intro that Quiet mentioned. Club Kid. Yellow Jacket's son. You think of like Sweet Tooth's brother? That'd be an interesting tie-in. Sweet Tooth looks so good, bro. Oh my god. I'm just worried. I really hope this is at the beginning of the season and not like towards the end. I don't want them to cock block us again by, you know, doing the full season of like all these things happening and they don't have like the actual car combat until the last episode. I don't think they're gonna do that because it seems like they definitely have a bigger budget this time around. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Offensive driving 101. Yellow Jacket's the boss. That'd be interesting.
Not worried about the kid?
Oh, I'm sure. She's not going anywhere without this.
What is that? She ripped out a piece of her vehicle. Oh, that's why she was stuck there. And this, they said, is a new character. I want to say that they said she's a new character from... She's not like a reference to anything. So she steals a different car. Yeah, see, they got these... So it's not strapped to them. It's a backpack. Kind of like the milkman thing in the first season, where he put the ice cream in. But maybe they don't know it's a bomb. Maybe it's an actual bomb, but they don't know that. Oh, that was the guy that got killed. Okay. I don't want to get DMCA, sorry. I don't know. That's definitely not a car. Why is that? Wait, why is his gun like... Is it on like a stand? Like... What the fuck? I'm so confused. Yo, it's on like a mic stand or something, or it's connected to the bike. That is awesome. Cool. Maybe it's how many lives they got? Oh. That would be interesting if they can bring them back to life after dying. So you can reach, so those 3 little lights could be lives. That'd be, So wait, so how does he use that? Do you think he just like reaches up then and presses the trigger? No, it's shooting. I think I saw a muzzle flash, did I not? Hold on. The guy who got skill issue at the start is going to get resurrected to see his car stolen, if that is the case. Or maybe not. I think it's just the bullet went past him. Yeah, they're just whizzing past him. Yeah, they're just whizzing past him. What car is this? Have you seen this one? Is that the Audi? What is that? It's got a spoiler on it and like a thing up top. I don't know what that is. It's blue. It is blue. Have we seen that car? This is still, we got Eclipse. Looks like a 90s Pontiac. Pizza Boy? I don't know. Use the special again. Looks so good. I hate that this shit pops up and you can't get rid of it. Because, yeah, like, at this last scene here, look at, he grabs it. So, yeah, he grabs the missile with the scythe. And then he whips it back. That's so crazy. That is so nuts, man. Vito's already having beef with Grimm. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. But man, I am so stoked for that. Like just seeing this one scene, right? This 2-minute long scene is wild. So I think it's gonna be way more bombastic than season 1. I really do. I think it's gonna be way bigger. Twice the budget easily. Let's see. So yeah, like I said, the stream's not over. At 5 o'clock, so in less than an hour now, they're going to be having the actual showcase for season 2, and I think Michael Jonathan Smith is going to be presenting it. So we're going to be watching that live. But until then, I think let's just play some Twisted Metal, I guess. Just wait for it. Let me so yeah, it's at 2 o'clock, so it's 5 p.m. my time. So it's 4:05 now. So in 45 minutes roughly, 55 minutes roughly. Okay, put this over here. All right. That's the blue car again. Do you think that blue car was in the main area at the beginning? Did we just missed it? It didn't look recognizable to me at all. Let's do like the 1 HP mod in TM3. Fuck it. Just mess around for a little bit. Where's Drag Queen? Who knows? Maybe those characters will show up later? Maybe because that's maybe just one day of the tournament? You know, if there's multiple tournaments. I don't know. I still feel like the Audi TT could be Spectre since it's TM2. He had blue stripes. Yeah, I don't know. I'm very curious, to say the least. Primeval for season 3. Maybe he'll be in season 2. You never know. That'd be crazy, bro. All right. Who really knows, to be honest? I don't. I wish I did. Let's try Roadkill. Like I said, we're just gonna be playing some games until that drops at 5 o'clock. All of us do, exactly. Where's Augur? He's gonna die. Hell yeah. Oh. Imagine Dave, Mike, and Stu, the 3 original drivers of Hammerhead, hanging and working together. Well, Mike's dead, though, so I don't know if that'll work. Unless he can get resurrected. I do like the idea of Stu winning the contest, trying to get Mike back alive. I like that idea. I'll be listening while drawing at work, even though it's against work policy. Based. I hope work's been going well, dude. Mr. Zombie shows up. I don't know if that's gonna happen. That'd be crazy. But you never know. Shit. Yes! Rear attacks for the win. Maybe the blue car should be one of the Spectres painted blue, like TM Black Spectre or TM3 Spectre. Maybe. I mean, based on like TM or the season 1, you know how many references they had to the old games. It wouldn't surprise me if they did something like that. I could easily see that happening. We just gotta wait and see.
After the US government banished all people from Hangar 18.
Come on, Grim, where you at?
I'd say the UFO is quite a find. Much for its defense.
Oh, he's going this way.
It's most powerful.
Woo! I really do wonder what the ghost missile will look like. Same. If they end up actually doing that, if it is a Spectre character. Jesus. Most of the graphics of the newscasts are already made. Hell yeah.
Watch out for that.
Oh, you bitch. Oh well. Unless Rob Zombie is a guest character and maybe he rocks out of the final level. My question is the whole tournament going to be racing based? You know what I'm saying? Like, are they going to do the races the entire time, or is it going to be like Destruction Derby? And the race is just to start the tournament. Just imagine what Twister would look like in this. Oh my god. I hope she comes back. It's kind of a bummer we haven't seen her yet in those teasers, so I'm wondering if she's not going to come back. Which I think would be a big loss, because her character was fucking cool. Or her sister would be cool too, yeah. Oh my god, bruh. At this point, anything is possible. That's very true. Try a thumper. Probably gonna be clips of saying it's a race, but the contestants turning it into a death match, right?
Welcome to Twisted
Metal.
Your first time around to the once pristine city of angels. It's been only 18 months since the great quake of 2007 left the city in rubble. May the best contestant win.
What's the dog doing? What we thought was Kamikaze says Xeon on the license plate. I don't know if it means anything. Xeon. You think it's a new character? Like a fully from scratch?
The nation's capital.
Hope Mr. Slam comes back and smashes more modern melons with his PP. Oh my god, dude. We can only pray at times like these. Marty again, the feeling of the hype in my arms. Hell yeah. Probably going to be Calypso saying it's a race. But the contestants turning it into a death match. Who knows? I feel like, you know, they already have weapons and stuff on their cars. He knows it's going to be a death match regardless. That's probably his plan from the get-go. Jesus. Yo, what up, Red Umbra? We just got done watching the little teaser thing they released earlier today for Twisted Metal Season 2. And now, in about 45 minutes, they're doing a showcase during the IGN live event for Season 2 and probably, you know, releasing a trailer for it. So we're just kind of waiting until that happens to do a live reaction to it. Maybe, I don't know, I'm just going through the trailer at slow speed. Yeah. It's been a good month already. TM3 and 4 on PS Store, RE2 and 3 as well. Resident Evil 9 announcement, TM Show announcements. There we go. And personally, Jurassic World Evolution 3, all this just days before my birthday. That's awesome, dude. Yo, Angel, when is your birthday? What up, Quimley? Them making new characters kind of bugs me. The games have plenty of characters to choose from. I agree. I honestly, I'm with you there. I kind of get it to a degree that they want to make it their own and don't want to just completely copy the games and the game's lore, I guess. But I do feel like you already have all these characters at their disposal to choose from, and we want to see, like, everybody has their own favorite characters, and we want to see these characters in action. And you're kind of losing out on certain characters being in the show because you're adding your own personal characters. And I do think that is kind of a loss, honestly. The snowplow is really cool. I can't deny that. I like the idea. But again, you know, kind of what Gwimli is saying is, if you have your own characters in there, you can't have room for characters that are already established. They have to pick and choose at that point. Hope 1 Minute Silence is in season 2, but I can't complain. They got Rob Zombie. 1 Minute Silence in season 2 would be crazy. I would love that. Dango, what's up, bud? Welcome into this not planned stream. I hope you're having a great day. Much love, buddy. Is it bad that I really love to see an actual badass drag queen to be in Twisted Metal? That'd be cool. No, I don't think that'd be bad. Oh. How are we relaxing? Right now, we're just waiting. So in 40 minutes, 45 minutes, they're doing a season 2, I guess, like trailer / announcement thing with the IGN live stream that's going on right now for the PC game show, or what do you call it? PC game fest or showcase. And so we're just kind of waiting for that to happen so we can see, you know, what they got cooking for season 2 of Twisted Metal. Oh, man, you're such a bitch, man. I get it if they fit with the story, but I have a feeling it's just throwaways. More than likely. Maybe just to have people get killed, you know, to make it more actiony. My birthday's on the 11th. I'll be 34. Dude, getting up there. The man. Well, let's see. That the 11th? What day is it? That's on Wednesday. I'll be streaming Wednesday. So we'll have to celebrate and throw you a party. Hell yeah, brother. Maybe Club Kid might work for this. TM show hype sounds like a good idea. Yeah, this was not planned at all. I didn't even know they were going to be doing a showcase today until this morning. And we've been just very eagerly waiting for stuff on season 2, because season 2 comes out at the end of July. So, you know, in about a month. And they haven't released a trailer yet, so we've been just kind of waiting and hoping that they release something. And the fact they're doing it today, I was like, you know what, screw it. I'm just going to go live, showcase it, and give you guys, you know, live reaction. We all just kind of geek out together. PT Cruiser better not be a throwaway. I agree. The PT Cruiser is crazy. I think it might actually be the Preacher, like a Brimstone character. Goon out together, exactly. PT Cruiser, more like PT Loser. Damn, Purple. I noticed there's a car that looks like shooting blue bullets. But anywho, I'm hype as hell. Thank you for streaming. That made my day 100 times better. Of course, William. Thank you for being here, man. And if there is a car actually shooting blue bullets, that is huge. Because that means that might be their special weapon, possibly. I've never finished season 1, but love the actors they casted. Oh my god, you have to. Season 1 gets really good after, like, I would say, like, episode 6 to the end. Episode 6 through 10. It just gets way crazier each episode. I like to see Dave as a character. He's one of the original Hammerhead buddies. It'd be nice to see Dave in the show like a childhood character. That would be cool. Agreed.
After the US government banished
Shit.
all people from Hangar 18, I dropped by and took a look around. I'd say the UFO is
Nice.
close by. Watch for its defense system.
I don't mind the different vehicles for certain characters. I mean, it's not like they'll be driving the same car forever. Exactly. Yeah, I'm just happy that they have the references at all. Even if the references to characters are just license plates. I don't really care.
Put the fat guy out of business for good. Watch out.
Imagine they have a Firestarter character that looks just like the Prodigy. Bloody Mary wants John Doe's D. Yeah, I wonder if she's gonna come back. I don't know. We haven't seen a lot of the returning characters yet, you know, or a lot of the actors from the first season. The only returning characters we've seen is so far as John Doe and Quiet. I feel like we haven't seen anybody else. Oh shit. I had a guess for Bloody Mary being in that blue car. Possibly. I would love for that, because obviously she would be Spectre if they bring her back. Hell yeah. For Minion, I'm guessing Joe is gonna be set up. Who's Joe? Joe Mama. Got him. I had a guess for... Oh, I read that. We need Twister. I agree. I would love to have Twister back. Or bring Twister's sister in there. Miranda. I think Miranda was the first season. Maybe bring Amanda then. Oh my god, you got that off before you died. You piece of shit. Put the screenshot of blue bolts in general and Vicarious community. I appreciate that, William. Twister would be sick. Yes. Agreed. The blue light actually might be an editing error too, because we were really when we were doing what do you call it, frame by frame viewage of that scene. There was a lot of green screen errors they didn't paint out yet in that teaser. Hopefully they'll be out by the full release of the show, because that was funny as fuck. So maybe those blue lights might be a editing problem. You never know. Oh, that he took. Jeez. All three just died immediately.
It's too bad the volcano erupted and flooded the streets. Have a nice time.
There we go.
And be sure to check out what's on the satellite.
And dead. Yes, making it in Egypt. Club Kid, what's up, Puck? Nick is in season 2. He will appear as Pizza Boy and win the tournament. Pfft, I've said it before. I would be on cloud 9 if I even got to be just a regular, like, background character. Like, not even get a line or anything. Just someone in the background that gets, like, killed during the tournament. That'd be crazy. Just like that. Was it just me, or did Sweet Tooth laugh in the clip? Sounded like Small Brawl near the end. He probably did. I know that, like, when he shoots a special weapon, it's got the OG TM1 sound of his special weapon. It's a really cool reference. Would you rather see Amanda or Miranda Watts in the show? Miranda could be saved for an episode season after Amanda liked the games. Well, Miranda was in season 1, so it would make more sense for her to just to come back. But if they couldn't get the actress to come back or something, then I would say, you know, get somebody to play Amanda. That'd be cool. Or shit, have them both if she actually has a twin sister in real life. That'd be cool. Yeah, she was with the convoy, exactly.
Your first battleground will be the one
And they had her vehicle at the end of season 1 in action, so I feel like they could bring her back in season 2 and do the same thing. But I just don't know how they would do the Twister thing. You know, it would, fuck, dude. Everyone hates flower power. It would be CGI heaven again. Sweet Tooth sounds more demonic in the new clip. I think he will become more bloody in season 2. We'll have to see. I don't know. He dies while playing Twisted Metal during a flashback scene. That'd be awesome. Hell yeah. Get his ass. Do you think they're gonna have more references to the games in season 2 than season 1 or less? My thought process is, with how many people loved the references to the games in season 1, I think they're gonna do more. Yeah, I think they're gonna double it. They had a fuckload in season 1, right? There's probably gonna be some revenge plot with Miranda in season 2 after they happened in the last episode. Yeah. Again, I really hope she comes back. I haven't seen anything about her, so no idea. Was it just me? Oh, I read that. I like to see a dark season where it's just black Harbor City-ish Lost vibes, maybe for a few episodes. That would be pretty sick, actually. Maybe just maybe just maybe success for the show will equal someone at Sony saying, well, maybe we should make another game. That's the plan. I mean, that's the pray, right? The hope, because I don't know. At this point, I don't know why we haven't got a new game or some type of reference to a new game, or at least a remake, right? Like a remake of TM2 or TM1 would go so hard. I think they would sell really well. But at the moment, we got nothing. We got 3 and 4 coming to the PlayStation Store, I guess, but they're not remakes. I would be shocked if they don't have a Harbor City reference in Season 2. Because I don't think we got a Harbor City reference in the first season at all. I want a small brow filler episode where a bunch of kids see the tournament and get RC cars to mimic it. That'd be a nice wish, but I don't know. We already got a reference to small brow in the first season. I don't think they're gonna do it again. If they do, that's base as fuck, but I don't know. Holy moly. Guy had to go to work. No worries, Serena. Hope work goes well. Much love. Thank you for being here. And happy Sunday. They remaster a couple more games. They'll make a new one, like using the re-release as a way to gauge the demand on the new game. That's what I'm hoping. You know, that's why I'm buying it, even though I have 4 and 3. I'm still going to be buying them on PS5 because I want to show support that the IP is still demanded and that people will buy it. No way. How'd that miss, though, for real? I hope TM Season 2 is as good, if not better than Season 1. Me too. I think a lot of us here, we're obviously super biased, and I think we're going to like it no matter how trash it is. But I do feel like it's going to be better than Season 1 in a lot of ways. I have a very strong feeling it's going to be way better than Season 1. Killed by the ass. Piece of shit. He literally spawned in the worst possible spot. Oh my god, bitch! Don't take my heals or my lives. Fuck! He's taking my life! Oh, he died! Yes! So it doesn't matter. Can't wait for Season 3. I hope we get a Season 3. I would love for the show to continue going, man. My only fear is I don't think Anthony Mackie or what's her name that plays Quiet, I don't think either one would come back for a Season 3. I think it's just both of them, their as actors are getting too big for the show. And I'm sad to say that because obviously I'm a huge fan. But I just feel like, he's Captain America now. I don't know. Even if we got a Season 3, I don't think it's going to work that way. Yo, what up, Colonel? Went and watched the Season 2 trailer to catch up. I hope they didn't just spoil the best part of the show and it has more to offer. Regardless, I'm stoked for July 31st. Same. And yeah, it's just a clip. They're releasing the actual trailer, I think, in 30 minutes. That's what we're waiting for. But welcome in. I hope you're having a good night, dude. Yo, Mortal Kombat, good to see you. He's gonna get explosive. I mean, he's already kind of there if you think about it. He's had his own standalone. Okay. He's had his own standalone movie already with Captain America, which is fucking massive. So yeah, I don't know. They might kill him off in a blaze of glory at the end of the season. I genuinely think that's what's gonna happen. I don't know. I'm gonna be sad either way, but I don't think there's gonna be a situation where they're gonna survive the season. But we all know they're gonna keep Sweet Tooth alive. We know that they're gonna keep like the main people alive. They might kill off Grimm. They're gonna kill off Axel. That's a given. There's no way Axel's surviving this. But the other main characters they'll probably keep alive for if there is a hope of a Season 3. They'll come back. Hell yeah. I feel like I'm 8 again just with this, right? I'm so here for it, and day's been good. Just been out gardening mostly. Nice, dude. Glad to hear it. The weather here has been kind of shitty. It's been like really humid and rainy and nasty. Oh god. What the fuck? Are you... Cool. Very cool. That's about right. God really said no. That was Club Kid Special was above me. Into the void. Piece of shit, man. Oh, God. Quick, hyperspace, if only. I pray to God Yellow Jacket's at least here at some point. Well, we did see in the flashback scene of the first season that Marcus Kane, or Charlie Kane, is a character in the show, or at least he was referenced in the show. So he could possibly show up in season 2. And they might reference him as Yellow Jacket, I don't know. But the fact that he was referenced is pretty huge. So he's in the universe. Reference during Sweet Tooth's origins, exactly. Okay, thank you for the clip. Oh man.
U.S. officials are protected from intruders by the massive turreted walls. I hope they don't like them.
Oh. Do you think Yellow Jacket will actually jack it? Yeah? Is that even a question?
You're not getting off that easy. Darkseid has returned.
Boom. What the fuck? I forgot that he doesn't die immediately. Sick. Who's gonna be the final boss in this season? Microblast? I'm thinking they're gonna either bring out Minion or Darkseid for the final boss, 100%. If there even is a final boss, but I would be shocked if they didn't have some type of like either final boss or mid boss in the season like that. I don't know. I can't wait for him to say his iconic line, "It's jackin' time." Yellow Jacket. Oh no.
Watch out for that.
Darktooth? I don't know if they're gonna bring out Darktooth. That's a little bit too much, I think, for like a television show, but you never know. Maybe season 3 I could see Darktooth happening, or Towertooth. But I don't know. It's Jover. No, nice. The final boss is Carnival of Carnage. Where did Sweet Tooth get the budget for this? Holy shit. Yeah, way too soon for Darktooth. I agree. We need to find, we need to see. In order for a Darktooth plot to even take place, we would have to first have Charlie Kane show up, have something to do with Sweet Tooth, and then, I don't know, we'd have to have him be integrated with Calypso at some point. Warhawk would be unstoppable. Warhawk? I could see that being in the show. But maybe as a reference. I don't know if he'd actually be like a final boss type thing, but I could see him referenced in the show as like some helicopter from the US government still alive. Trying to take out the contest, I guess, or take out Calypso maybe. Yeah. What up, General? Brought home the Cruisin' USA and Off-Road Challenge arcades, and they are looking pretty mold. Wait, what? Pretty mold? Is that good or bad? Because those sound badass. Piecemeal? Piecemeal would be fucking cool, man. I want to see Samoa Joe dance. You know he has the moves. It's true. Yes, agreed. God, he's gonna kill me. I told you. Outlaw 2 with Agent Stone coming back with a metal underbite. I do believe Agent Stone's gonna come back. I mean, the fact they left him alive, or they left it ambiguous, I think he's gonna come back in season 2. I don't think he's dead.
Look out behind you. My own buddy Minion is hot on your trail. Play smart, or he'll make short work of you.
The only question is, did the actor agree to come back, Because he's a pretty well-known actor, too. I forget his name, but he played Sandman in Spider-Man 3. But he's been in a lot of roles, so...
Can we do a watch party on Discord to catch up on season
The rooftops of Tokyo.
please? We haven't watched Yee.
Yeah, well, I'll be doing a watch party the weekend before season 2 drops, so it'll be either on Saturday or Sunday of the weekend before. Because I think the show drops on a Sunday, if I remember. Let me look on that. July 31st. Oh, it drops on a Thursday. So what I'll probably do is either that Saturday before or Sunday before, I'll do a full season 1 watch party in the Discord. And then obviously on Thursday when the show drops, we'll do a full watch party of season 2. So people have a chance to see both, you know? Because I feel if I did both season 1 and 2 in one day, that's just way too much, man. That'd be like 12, 14 hours of viewing, probably. Because I think each episode's like an hour long. That'd be a long time. Hell yeah, watch parties. I didn't even get to use the blaster. They all died. Lame. I've been ad hell. I'm sorry. I wish I turned the ads off on YouTube for today's stream, but I wish you could turn them off on Twitch. It's impossible, sadly. I wish it were possible. Fuck! Yeah, those watch parties, by the way, will be in the TMF Discord, not my community Discord. So if you want to be a part of those watch parties in the near future, be sure to join. Woo! That was so lucky. Oh my god. Fuck them ads, exactly. Yeah! This is the only Twisted Metal I've ever played. Really? Well, at least you played the best. Fuck! No! Oh. What did I just witness? What the fuck was happening there? Ew. Oh, God. TMF equals the motherfuckers. That should be the new name. Yeah, we need to change that. I couldn't use the joysticks. I only use a D-pad. I don't use analog sticks. The only game I'm forced to use analog is Twisted Metal 2012 on the PS3, but all the other ones I use the directional. Sick. Oh. Sick. Spectre is such a cheat code for this mod. You just get more precision. Yes. Also, it's just easier for doing the inputs like freeze and rear attack and shit like that. God damn it. I'm just not a fan of analog play with these games. Will Crimson Fury be a part of the show? I know Mock would love that, you know, and for our boy Mock, I would love Crimson Fury to be a part of the show. Gotta go, need to get my boy ready for school. No worries, Umbra. I hope they have a wonderful day at school, and again, happy Sunday. Thank you for coming in. Oh wow, everyone just died immediately. W. Appreciate it, dude. Jesus. I forgot how hard this is. Small Brawl would make a great standalone TV series. If it was animated, it would. Yeah. But I don't know about like an actual live action version. Also, no sign of Hammerhead yet. Well, Stubert's in the car with Sweet Tooth, so I don't know if like they'll eventually be him with Hammerhead. Maybe Stubert will win the tournament at the end, and he'll wish for Mike to be alive, and maybe Calypso will grant the wish and give them a monster truck, and then that'll open it up for season 3. I don't know. I wonder if it'll be the world tour aspect. I don't think so. And I'll tell you why. The main reason's budget, but second of all, I think if they were to do a world tour version of the tournament, I think that's going to be in season 3. Because they want to start off, you know, just LA or like, you know, treat it like Twisted Metal 1, the first tournament. I don't think they're going to be a world tour until like it's established already, if that makes sense. I might be wrong though. You never know. But like, if Crimson Fury would be part of the show, who will they work for? Since they're usually federal agent drivers, like Shepard is God's choice, so or is a good choice. So yeah, yeah. I mean, they referenced him in season 1, and he was a creep, but I don't know. They could implement some type of new, like, there's a governing force happening, you know? Because obviously we know the world's kind of come to an end. It's a post-apocalyptic, you know, setting for Twisted Metal. But in season 2, they may be able to show there's still a government happening behind the scenes that's controlling everything, and maybe that's one of the characters is playing Crimson Fury. They did do Shepard dirty. They really did. Season 5 for multiverse. Yes, the Twisted Metal multiverse. Yo, Augustine, welcome in. How you doing? Hope you're having a good night. Hoi. Oh my god. At least she died first. A Twisted Metal animated series would be something. Would Jonah Vasquez be the best fit for that? I don't even know who's Jonah Vasquez. I'm not good with actors and actress names. Only faces. Better as temporary weather. Nice. There we go. 20 minutes to go, boys and girls, till the trailer drops. Spectre is so good. He really is. He's a beast in this game. Especially in this mod, the 1 HP mod. He's like the only one I've been able to beat this with. Well, we died first, so we're good. Invader Zim and Johnny the Homicidal Maniac creator. Oh, he created Invader Zim. Oh, so you're saying, like, if they did an animated series, but he made it? Dude, that would be a perfect fitting, for sure. I think that'd be awesome. Imagine they pull a Twisted Metal Black TM2 Roadkill ending where it's all in someone's head. Everyone's in a coma. I'm not gonna lie, that would kind of piss me off. I get it that it technically would be a reference to the games, or at least one of the games lore, but I feel like that's kind of lazy writing in my opinion. When it's just like, oh, it was all a dream, none of it's real. Because then at that point, you can't make a season 3 out of it. Because we already know it's all in someone's head, so it's like, who cares anymore? Tom Cruise doing Twisted Metal stunts would be insane. Like, he could be hanging off the side of a Sweet Tooth truck. Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise is Sweet Tooth, confirmed. The whole none of it was real trope is super hard to do right. Exactly. The only reason, like, for... I'm about to die watches. The only reason for, like, Twisted Metal Black, why I don't really care that it was all on Sweet Tooth's head, and I don't think it was that... It didn't, like, ruin the game for me, is because it's basically an Easter egg to figure that out. It's not just shoved in your face as like a final win, you know? It's not just like, okay, it was all in your head, that's the end of the game. It's literally like something you have to go out of your way to figure out, and I find that really cool. That's intriguing. But if it was just a television show and they wake up at the end, it was all a dream, I always find that really annoying. Oh, he missed me. Holy fuck. How did I... What? Okay, I'm not questioning that. It's really hard to do that, right? Exactly. What's up, Beat? And you have to unlock minion, exactly. So it's not something that's just, like, handed to you, right? Like, you have to figure that out on your own. And I think that's huge. Oh my god, is the game gonna freeze? What the fuck is happening? Oh, Primeval's alive. What the fuck? He's alive, but the characters are alive. Oh! I didn't expect this. I did not expect this. Uh-oh. Cool. This has never happened before. Where he just spawns. Everyone's still dying. It's just countless death. TM1 glitch moment. Okay. What is brother doing? Oh my god, why? Why am I... Okay. I was trying to do a freeze, but it was doing invincibility instead. Well, we did it. We fucking did it, baby! In case of TM Black, they only decided it only happens in Sweet Tooth's head when the game was nearly done. It wasn't made with that in mind. Exactly, and that's why I think it kind of worked, right?
You want to be famous.
Because they hid it. It was hidden like that.
All the time.
Billions dead.
Your wish is granted.
All right, I'm gonna run to the restroom real quick. So I'll be back, you know, obviously in time to showcase the trailer and the showcase. So don't go anywhere. The season 2 stuff will be dropping at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard, so in 15 minutes. So, but I'll be back before then. Obviously, I'm just gonna run to the restroom.
And I thank you for playing.
Twisted Metal.
Mom, come pick me up. I'm scared.
I still don't know who the hell I am. But you know what? That's just fine with me, because I am surrounded by so many amazing people who accept me for who I am. Wait, is that a gun?
I'm giving this chat a fine. For being so fine!
Repent!
Susu.
Now you're a subscriber.
What up, Nick and everyone,
Get
colon
lost
underscore
amongst
hello.
the rest of the crazies.
All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. Yo, Aaron, thank you so much for the 7 months, dude. Appreciate the love. Can we get some W's in chat for Aaron for rejoining the extra, or the, oh my God, blast from the past, the Vicarious crowd. Appreciate that so much, man. Hell yeah. All right. Miranda dies and Amanda takes her place as Twister. Could be. It could be. You never know, man. We got 10 minutes left. So when there's 5 minutes left, we'll hop over to the live stream and just kind of live react to that. Is this how the demos have been? Just immediately dies. Holy shit. Axel just got wrecked. All right. Let's try it with Grim. The last one. What up, J-Dog? All right. Phil was also a skater in one of the Underground games. Wait, Phil Margera? I think I remember that in Underground 2. That should have hit you. Baloney. What up, Lavender? Jesus. All right. Going great so far. There we go. Severe thunderstorm watch. Let's go. It's about to rain here.
Thank you for subscribing.
Yo, Pure Salvador. Thank you so much for the sub on YouTube. Appreciate that, man. Welcome in.
You're not getting off that easy.
Why does Grim have hair in TM3? And I think it's a hat. I don't think it's hair. It looks kind of like hair though. But it's like a beanie. Just a silly looking beanie. Doing good. Glad to hear it. Hell yeah. His special move was giant.
Welcome to Hangar 18. After the U.S. government banished
Okay.
people from Hangar 18, I'd say the UFO is.
Did I just lose? Oh my god, I think we did. I think we lost. Oh no, never mind, we're good. We're so back. It was almost so over.
Put the fat guy out of business for good. Watch out for that.
Bro's the Grim Reaper, but he gotta have that drip, exactly. Always aura farming. I still love that we have the Grim Reaper scythe from TM3 in the TV show, officially. That's so crazy to me. Oh, fuck.
London, what a beautiful city. Many landmarks
Nice.
still standing, but not for long. I
W.
fun in Buckingham Palace. While you were
Sick.
an old friend of mine.
Oh my god, why? Oh. It's a lot harder than it looks, I promise you. But I guess that gives us time to look at Grim real quick, because I want to show... I'm going to look at that scythe a little closer. So yeah, so it's not really a scythe, though. It's more like a staff. Like, he has a mini scythe in his right hand, like a sickle. So they took the skull staff and they added a scythe to it. But it looks pretty sick in the show. I'm glad they did that. Love the nostalgic death scream. Exactly. What's up, Anika? Hope you're having a good night. Me, when I notice someone is in an argument with a chef and standing in front of his workstation, let him cook. Agreed. Sure is a lot harder than it looks. Agreed. Pizza Boy and Club Kid working together. I would love to see Club Kid in the show. I don't know. You know, if he's not making it in season 2, I really hope they bring him in season 3. And yes, I'm already hoping we get a season 3. Okay, let's see here. Wahoo! Okay, live stream. All right.
Seriously robbed me.
Is that blood?
God, oh God.
So apparently it should be happening in 5 minutes. We'll be switching to the Twisted Metal Season 2 showcase. Why is this not going away? Thank you. This challenge should be easy for Grim now. Just use the scythe to deflect all the missiles. Yeah, exactly. They're talking TM and IGN. Wait, where? I'm on IGN. Where is it? Is it this one? God damn it! All right, I'm just gonna rewind a little bit. Of course, I was on the wrong one. Okay, so this is the one we've already seen. They showcased. That's our man.
This is IGN Live.
That's our boy.
Season 1 of Peacock's Twisted Metal series managed to faithfully adapt one of the most over-the-top and unhinged video game franchises of all time.
Yes.
From the looks of things, Season 2 is not staying on cruise control. It is hitting
They started
the gas
early, too.
hard.
They started
Joining us now
5
to
minutes
plow
early,
around,
damn
spin
it.
his wheels and hopefully not stay too quiet, please welcome Twisted Metal showrunner, executive producer, and writer Michael Jonathan Smith.
That's our boy.
Thanks for having me, Max. Thanks for coming. You didn't come empty-handed either. You brought an exclusive, never-before-seen clip from Twisted Metal Season 2. Can you set it up for us?
That's right. Today we're going to be showing you your first ever look at the tournament.
But we already saw this, so I guess it isn't a trailer. I thought they were going to show something else.
3, 2, 1, go!
That's all right. We get to watch it again.
3, 2.
You're right. This guy does know how to put on a show.
The new updated Chappie.
Let's rock.
Let's rock. Who is that guy? Who are you? This is so sick. I don't even mind watching it again, dude. Oh, did you see the green circles and the muscle flashes? The glitches, yeah. Where's Thumper? Yeah, where's Thumper, dude? What the hell?
You sure you're not worried about the kid?
Oh, I'm sure. She's not going anywhere without this.
All right. Will, wait a minute. I wonder if she's supposed to be Krista. She's got the red hair.
Grim at 12 o'clock.
It looks like it could be Krista.
I've been waiting minutes to do this.
Duck. Here we go. Wait, they gotta show it. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, the deflection. Sick.
I think you understood the assignment.
What'd you guys think?
Woo! Grim for the win.
We got a lot of kind of fan favorite glimpses in there. You clearly were saving some of your toys to play with for Season 2. Tell us a little bit about what we just saw. Some things to call out, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, look, like John and Quiet are back. You know, Anthony Mackie and Stephanie are spectacular. Stephanie Beatrice are spectacular.
Stephanie, that's who it was, yeah.
And, you know, we just wanted to bring the tournament to life. We wanted to bring back fan favorites like Sweet Tooth. We wanted to bring back new guys, new enemies like Mr. Grimm and Axel, of course. And we have a full roster. I mean, we have over 16
He
new
could play a
drivers.
mean God of War. I could see it. He's got the beard.
We wanted to just bring the tournament to life. We wanted to bring cars. We wanted to bring weapons. We wanted to bring specials. And we just kind of wanted to feel like the tournament was just blown
Look at 2012.
from the video game
Look at
into
that.
real life.
I want to talk about.
Why are they showing
I wanna talk
2012
about
back
Axel,
there?
'cause Axel's not really a car. He's kind of a car part.
Sure.
What can you tell us about bringing that character / vehicle to life? What is the practicality of that? Like, how does?
Yeah, I mean, no, totally. I mean, that was the biggest thing was like, how do you do it, right? I mean, and I think for me, it's like everyone's expecting exactly what you said. A man stuck between two giant wheels, and we had to nail that. So we did it practically first.
What?
So we actually had a giant, over a ton, humongous rig that we built that we stuck the actor
They did it for
between.
real?
So it's real, it's practical. And then obviously when it's moving more than a few inches at a time, it becomes a CG creation.
Right. Because I was like, there's no way.
I mean,
Like, that was definitely CG.
It's a real thing. You're going to see it both real and CG.
That's cool.
But, we made it. It's real. You're going to see it a ton in the show.
I can't wait for the behind the scenes of this season.
And I think you're going to love Axel as a character. We really wanted to stay true to the heartbreakingness of that character and his backstory, and I think you're going to love what you see from the character.
Nice. Let's talk Calypso. You got Anthony Carrigan in there. People might know him as NoHo Hank. He was.
It's very impressive, yeah. Yeah, it's crazy.
About sort of what he brings to the character as himself, and also, I guess, what he, how he nails the original and how he adds his own,
Oh yeah,
his
I
own
mean,
DNA,
Anthony Carrigan is a dream. He's just so
has
funny, so
ass.
funny. He's also a humongous fan of the game.
Asshole power.
So when I called him to talk to him about the character, he just like leapt at it. I talked to him about like where the character goes, and he was just so excited. And I think so much of the character is like, he's just having a blast. He's kind of standing in for the audience. He's like, oh, I get to play with these characters and see who dies. And I think like they're his plaything. And I think he really wants to put them through his paces. He has all these twists and turns ready for all the drivers. There's a little bit of what do you call it? Willy Wonka in him. There's a little bit of, wanting to see, have all these like twists ready for everybody, for the audience, for you guys, for the drivers. He's gonna torture everybody, and he knows
he looks
that,
a lot like the
one of
2012
them's
version.
gonna get their wish, and as we all know, it's never the way you think. So I think it's gonna be really fun to see.
Yeah,
As
they
you can
went
see, there's a
early.
little
They
bit
started
of,
like 10
more
minutes
to the
ago.
character as well, more to Calypso than we all know.
So let's talk about wishes and all that. We also got a glimpse of what looks like some grim magic happening in the
totally.
trailer. I don't want to say that season 1 was grounded because it's got rocket launching ice cream trucks. But it seems like things are getting a little bit more out there for season 2.
Yes,
how are you striking
definitely.
that balance between like realism and surreal magic stuff?
I think season 1 was, we wanted to introduce the world where
I love
we're
that
taking
eclipse
our
shot. That's so
twist
sick.
on Twisted Metal. Every Twisted Metal game is a little bit different.
Yep.
This is our iteration, right?
There's no
and
straight
I think
lore.
Season 2, what I learned so much from Twisted Metal season 1 is we all love when Sweet Tooth lights his hair on fire. We want to see more of that. So I think we leaned even more into what makes Twisted Metal Twisted Metal. You're going to see more of the stuff of Sweet Tooth lighting his hair on fire. You're going to see things like Grimm catching a missile and launching it in another direction. We want to lean more into the stuff that makes our show
That's
our
cool.
show.
Good.
And Twisted Metal like that. So, and I think when it comes to the supernatural stuff, we really want to lean into like, is it supernatural, or is Calypso the kind of guy who's like, I know that there's going to be a solar eclipse, so I'm going to time it just right. And we really want to like,
That's what I was wondering,
make the audience kind of discuss
Did
that
he do
and,
that?
Have it, let it be up for interpretation.
That's so funny. We literally were just discussing
what I love
that.
about the show is that there's actually a lot of twisted metal involved. There's a lot of practical effects. These are actual vehicles, and obviously you're using CG for some stuff so people don't get killed. Can you tell us a little about sort of what is like the biggest logistical hurdle with like actually blowing up cars and setting stuff on fire?
Yeah.
You get one take. I mean, honestly, it was really important to me as a fan of like action comedies and big action shows to do as much practical as possible. So everything you saw there, I mean, except for the missiles and bullets, was real. We had
Wow.
over 16 to 20 cars on an actual like runway driving practically. When we blew up cars, we had doubles. We had
You can tell it's real in the clip.
built.
Yeah.
So we had multiples of the cars that we knew we were going to be doing big stunts. When we blew up a car, we had 1 to 2 of them so we could get at least 2 takes. Sometimes we had 1 and we're like, here we go, let's see what happens.
Oh god.
But for the most part, we had
That'd be
one
so
shot
hard,
at it, and
man.
we had multiple cameras to make sure we captured it the best we could.
That
Damn.
sounds like a really fun job, man. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Honestly, it rules. And when you see some of these stunts, I have to hats off. I have to call out our stunt coordinators who came from like the Fall Guy.
What up, Jimmy?
And yeah, I mean that movie's amazing. And
You can tell he loves what he's doing though.
our stunt team was incredible and really pulled off some amazing stuff. I mean, this is literally an amuse-bouche of what we have in store for you this year. I'm really stoked for you to see it.
Nice. Can you tease some of
Yeah,
the
I had to
more bizarre
rewind
lore
because I
that's
was
gonna
too
get pulled
far
into the show? I
too
guess
far
can
back,
you-
sadly.
You can't. You don't want to spoil.
They started
it, but
late.
can you
They
kinda
started
just-
early.
I mean, that's the thing.
Excited
I don't
now?
want to spoil it because, like, any good, clip show has so much in store for you guys. But we really wanted to pull, first of all, the roster. We're pulling
Show
some
us
deep
Meter
cuts
Maid now.
from all the games. You're gonna see some surprises from. Like, I
Yeah.
can't believe they pulled that guy from Twisted Metal. We're gonna do
It's true.
some special weapons from the games. We have an entire storyline about getting your special. We have cars, of course, arenas. We have some special references to arenas that you remember from the games. I think we really wanted to make sure that if you're
I love
a
how they're just
hardcore
showing
Twisted Metal
2012
fan,
gameplay.
we want you to point at the TV and be like, "Oh my God, I remember that."
That's so funny.
And I think it's super important to
More
for- if you're a
references.
Twisted Metal fan that you
Confirmed.
recognize this stuff.
Nice. Well, let's talk Sweet Tooth because he's voiced by Will Arnett, but
Yeah.
played by Samoa Joe. But it's like those are two things kind of happening separately.
Totally.
Has Joe's performance changed at all since like seeing the finished product in season 1?
I mean, I think we saw that the fans loved what those guys did, and I think we leaned even more into it. I think that
Good.
if you loved what they did this year, you're going to love it even more. I mean, I think Joe is such a great, boisterous, physical performer, and it's
Yeah.
so fun because we kind of let both actors do their thing. Like, Sweet Tooth is a beautiful Venn diagram of both these incredibly talented performers, and I think you're just going to love what both these guys do.
Awesome. Well, Twisted Metal is jam-packed with pop culture references. You got a bunch of really
It's
fun
cool
stuff
they got
here.
Will Arnett
The
to
hot
come
thing
back,
right
too.
now in video games is just throwing all sorts of pop culture characters in as guest appearances. So I've actually prepared a few pop culture crossover guest contestants for Twisted Metal, taking some iconic celebrity vehicles and giving them the Twisted Metal treatment. So I figured our audience could pick one that could be a contestant in Twisted Metal, and then you can tell me how you would get that vehicle out of there. How would you dispose of it? So, all right, first up, we have an iconic sheepdog. It is the Mutt Cutter. It's the Dumb and Dumber.
So they're trying to make up new characters.
Dumb and Dumber dog
Oh
car,
my god,
but
bro.
it's got chainsaws and knives and a katana on it. So it's
Wow.
What do you think about that? Is that a yeah? All right.
Tangia segment.
Chitty Chitty Bang 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 Bang
Yeah,
Bang Bang,
Tangia's
which is
coming up with this
the
shit,
flying
bro.
car from the Dick Van Dyke movie, except it's got like tomahawk missiles and a tank. You think that would fly?
Agreed, Johnny. Agreed.
All right, we got the Recto 1, the Ghostbusters car.
Erecto 1? AO? Oh, Recto.
All right. Okay, all right. We got some Ghostbusters
right.
fans here. All right, then we got Knife Rider, which is
It's just IGN trying
Kid
to
from Knight Rider,
be
but with an
funny,
enormous
and
kitchen
it's
knife
it's
lunging
IGN
forward.
cringe. It just is
I
what it
think
is.
it would fall off. Looks like it's coming back from a really big IKEA.
Knife Rider, Jesus Christ.
And then we have the Misery Machine, which is the Mystery Machine.
Okay.
Okay, that's another contender right there. And then we have Herdy the Hate Bug, who's Herbie the Love Bug,
Oh, I actually dig that.
but he eats people.
Bring
now.
him back. Bring him
All
in.
right, I think the two contenders I heard there were the Recto
Yo,
1
Cyber, appreciate it, man. Welcome in.
and the Misery Machine. All right, so you can have Scoop and the gang.
Add
paying your
all of
visit. I
them.
think that was the
It's
clear
big
winner. We got
mime.
some-
Yo, it was mime, yeah. Just
we got
mime,
some
but deadly.
middling kids.
Yeah, I mean, first of all, I think this is an easy one for Sweet Tooth. Sweet Tooth would see that goddamn dog.
Yeah, it's
I
true.
think
You go
Sweet Tooth would
crazy.
come after that dog, put the dog down, would say, "I would have gotten away with it if it wasn't for you meddling kids." Lean his head into the fire, light it up, and put the dog down.
I like
Hey,
that.
there you go.
I'm into it.
Yeah.
Sweet Tooth would, Sweet Tooth blowing up the Mystery Machine.
Oh, and obviously he would rip all of the Mystery Machine's faces off too. I mean, as if they were masks.
I like his ideas.
Yeah,
he knows what he's doing.
So much. This is awesome. I'm dying to see Twisted Metal Season 2.
Oh, I can't wait for you to see
also,
it.
you got Dragula in there.
Yes, they did. That's right, baby.
And before I go, I just want to say,
good, Rich. Welcome in, bud.
We wouldn't be coming back if it wasn't for all of you guys, if it wasn't for the fans. You guys watched the show, loved the show, shared the show. You're going to love Season 2, so can't wait for you all to see it, so thank you.
Can't wait, dude.
July 31st on Peacock.
All right.
A little over a month.
Season 2 of Twisted Metal premieres July 31st exclusively on Peacock, and there's lots more IGN Live coming up after this.
So I think that was it, right? I don't think there's any.
On with it. Like, you actually got to try this thing out. So,
or what? Please put them in the next Twisted Metal game.
Thank you, Super Weapon, for that $2 super chat. Can we get some love in chat for Super Weapon? Thank you so much. And yeah, like, I'm stoked for it. I think that it's a little bit of a bummer. We obviously kind of spoiled ourselves by already watching the clip before the live stream, but I guess they dropped it early by accident. I don't know if that was on purpose. I just was assuming, okay, they dropped this clip and then, at 5 o'clock, they're going to show a trailer. That's what I was assuming, but oh well. It is what it is. But it was still cool to see. Where is this and why is the crowd so small? So this was at the IGN live stream. I guess during the last few days, they've had all these different conventions of different systems. They had like the PlayStation State of Play, and then the Summer Game Fest, the devs, what is it called? Like Dev Showcase. They have all these different showcases going on. And I guess IGN's doing their own one, and then that's where they released the new trailer, so to speak, for Twisted Metal Season 2. But it wasn't a trailer; it was just a clip from the show. But man, the clip was sick. I mean, it was awesome. And we went frame by frame and checked out all the different things with it. So if you missed that part of the stream, it was right at the beginning of stream. Be sure to rewind and check that out, because we went around a lot of the different things, the different ideas and thoughts of what could be happening in Season 2. And I'm super stoked for it. And seeing, Jonathan as hype up as he is, smile from ear to ear. And you can tell the dude is passionate. You can tell he's a fan of the games. They proved themselves more than worthy of that in Season 1 with all the different stuff. And the really deep cut, like, references to the games was huge. So I'm sure they're going to do just as much, if not double amount in Season 2. I'm super fucking excited for that. But yeah, a little bit bummed we didn't get a trailer. I thought for sure we'd get an official trailer today. But I guess a clip from the show was fine. And it was a good 2-minute clip, so it wasn't just like 30 seconds. So it was more than I expected, I suppose. He was so happy, but it shows us that they love what they are doing. Right. And the fact that so much of it is not CGI, like so much of it was practically done, is pretty fucking impressive. Especially for a television show, Oh, are you serious? What just happened? Did our internet really just die? Wait. No, we have internet. Did the stream die? It might be still running on YouTube, I wonder, but I think it died on Twitch. Can you guys still see me? Anybody hear me? Yeah. You guys still see me? Anybody hear? Okay, yeah, I'm still there. Weird. Stream is going out on Twitch. Okay, well, it died on Twitch. I guess people have to go to YouTube. What the heck? I don't know what Twitch is doing, bro, but that's a rip and a half. Oh, well. It's good on YouTube. All right, I'm just going to post the YouTube link on Twitch and say you guys got to come here. All right. Well, that's all right. We were at the end anyway. That sucks, man. Big rip. But yeah, so all around, it was a good presentation. I'm glad he got a little bit of time to talk about the show, show how hyped he is about it, how excited he is about it. So that's really cool to see. But I'm just still a little bit bummed we didn't get anything about a new game. I would love to see a new game come from this. But maybe Sony's just waiting for Season 2 to drop and to see how much hype is around it. So we got to watch it. you know, we're all very excited for season 2. I'll be obviously showing, like I said, we'll be doing a watch party in the Twist Metal Federation Discord. So make sure you're a part of that.
Out of my English.
If you're not in the Discord, make sure to do !TMF and you'll get a link right to it. And you can join that. And again, on July 31st, we'll be doing a live stream of that, showcasing season 2. And then a week before, I'll be doing a showcase of season 1. So if people didn't see season 1, they'll be able to see that there.
Crazies.
Kay, thank you so much for that resub of 13 months. I appreciate that, my man. Much love. Welcome back to the Vicarious crowd. Can we show some love and chat for Kay? Let's give it time. We waited 10 years. A few years won't be much. Yeah, exactly. They should continue doing Harbor City and release it on portable. That would work, right? Maybe. Also, are we back on Twitch? Is Twitch working again? At least it would be something Twist Metal related. Thanks to the stream before it craps out again. Yes, thank you, X. And sorry, guys, I don't know what happened there. Twitch just disconnected. YouTube stayed alive, though. So if it goes down on Twitch, you know where to go. So at least it worked there. But yeah, I'm just stoked, man. I'm excited. Season 2 is going to kick ass. Season 1 was already kick ass. And like I said, we're going to be watching season 1 a week before, I think. Probably on July... Excuse me. Let's see if... So the show drops on a Thursday, July 31st. So I think probably that Sunday we'll do a watch party in the Discord. The 27th will be season 1. So we'll go through the full season 1 watch party, and then that Thursday we'll do a watch party in the Discord of season 2. So yes. Yo, what up, Radic? Welcome in, dude. They cooked. They really did. They fucking cooked. I really love to see what they did with the tournament setting. And the fact that they're kind of mixing it with the Twist Metal 2012 racing is kind of crazy. It's kind of wild. I'm really curious to see if that's going to be the full thing. You know, if it's all going to be racing events, like getting from point A to point B as fast as possible while killing your opponent, or if that's just the first iteration and then the rest will be Destruction Derby. I don't know. I'm super excited regardless. I'm fucking, yeah, I'm very stoked. So I hope you guys are as excited as I am. I'm excited for 3 and 4 to launch on the PS5. July 15th, it's coming up very soon, a month and a couple days away. So we'll be doing streams of that when that launches, to do some like maybe, 100% like trophy runs, kind of stuff like that. And then, yeah, season 2 will be dropping, and just, man, I really hope Twist Metal just continues getting out there, more people talking about the series, and that Sony will finally give us a new game. That's what we want, man. We need a new game, 100%. I trust the creator. It looks like a perfect season. I agree. Yeah, Jonathan knows what he's doing. He's obviously a huge fan of the series. He's he's a very passionate dude, and it really came through in season 1. So I know season 2 is gonna bang, 100%. But all right, I think we're gonna head out from this. This was all. I just wanted to showcase that today. Again, this wasn't like gonna be a major stream or anything. I just wanted to showcase that and give my live reactions to it. If you missed the beginning of stream, we went over frame by frame of the trailer. Definitely check that out. Rewind back to the front. You'll have a good time with that. And hope to see you guys on Monday, tomorrow, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard for our regular stream, regular schedule. And yeah, appreciate it so much, everybody. Much love. We'll see you tomorrow. You're killing it lately. I appreciate you, buddy. Dude, you've been fucking killing it on Twitter. Yeah, keep going. I just followed you on Twitch as well, so I'll be there at the next stream. Much love, dude. Much love. And everybody on Twitch, have a lovely night. Thank you for being here. Sorry the stream went down for a second. But yeah, we'll be back tomorrow. Peace.